In a small rural corner in Watalone, Freetown, Sierra Leone, life moved at its own unhurried pace. Goats chased chickens across the dusty road, children fetched water with plastic buckets twice their size, and every rooftop had a set of ears and eyes sharper than binoculars. In that neighborhood, nothing, absolutely nothing, remained hidden. If a woman sneezed at dawn, by noon, somebody would claim she had malaria. If a man bought new shoes, neighbors would know how much he paid, who gave him the money, and whether or not he truly deserved them. When Mariama moved in, the whole street came alive with curiosity. She was beautiful, well-spoken, and carried herself with a kind of quiet grace that drew admiration and suspicion all at the same time. Unlike the other women, she did not immediately sit outside plaiting her hair while gossiping. She greeted warmly, laughed easily, but never gave away too much about herself. "This man myself," whispered old Palamina at the corner shop. "The girl dey smile like say you know I talk. See ya." At first, the women tested her friendliness with small talk. "Sister, outside they walk. When a family they eat snaya, you get man, you get pikin." But Marma only smiled, adjusting her wrapper and answering vaguely, "Oh, God is faithful," or "We thank God, all is well." Then came Fatu, slim, sharp-tongued, with eyes like a hawk, always scanning for opportunity. Fatu was the neighborhood newscaster. She always knew who was cooking what, who owed who money, and who secretly visited whose house. Yet beneath her playful chatter lurked envy like a coiled snake. Fatu befriended Marma quickly. "Ah, sister, you too nice, so. You not go left me na ya lonely, oh." She brought bowls of cassava leaves, invited Marma to fetch water together, and they laughed until her ribs would hurt at Marma's little jokes. At first, Marma enjoyed her company. She really did. She thought, maybe I found a sister in this place. But something in her spirit, it came as a gentle nudge during prayer, warned her to be careful. One evening, Marma received a long-awaited promotion at her job. She danced in her small room, lifted her hands, and sang praises until her voice grew hoarse. Out of excitement, she confided in Fatu. "Ah, my sister, God don't do They promoted me at my office. Oh my goodness. I get a bigger salary and I get to move to a new branch." Fatu congratulated her, but her smile didn't reach her eyes. That night, Fatu muttered words over Mariama's name, her envy boiling into action. In the neighborhood, people whispered about her visits to an old woman in the next village, a woman who dealt with medicine. Not long after, Mariama's joy turned to confusion. The promotion letter that had been in her hand suddenly disappeared from her life. A junior staff was given the post. Her boss looked at her strangely and claimed she was never officially considered. Mariama went home shattered, tears rolling down her face. In prayer, her heart grew heavy with discernment. Scriptures flashed in her mind. "Be not unequally yoked with unbelievers, and we know no man after the flesh." She understood this with past conversations with her mom. Unbelievers did not always mean people who did not share the same faith as you. Be not unequally yoked can also mean people who do not agree or align with God's purpose or calling for your life, who are not in agreement with your advancement. Those people can also be an hindrance to you, her mother once told her. Slowly, she began to see Fatu's true nature. Her friend always asked questions. "So when did they buy a new phone? So they plan for build house? Now who na the man where ki act in the sea they drop you off? For say you single, you're not in a relationship? innocent on the surface, but probing too deep. When Myra's mother visited from the provinces, she saw the heaviness in her daughter's face. Sitting on a wooden bench outside, she told her, "Mi pikin, life na this free tongue na like market. If you open your basket, fly go enter. You not for tell everybody wetin God dey do for you. Satan himself the yeri, even Judas was amongst Jesus' disciples." Mama wiped her tears, nodding. From that day, she changed. She remained kind to Fatu, but guarded. When asked about her job, she replied with a smile, "Oh, we thank God." If pressed about her plans, she chuckled. "When the time comes, you go see her." Frustrated, Fatu grew restless. "This girl don't want to miss the movie," she hissed to another neighbor. But Mama never gave her anything again, not even a crumb of personal detail. Meanwhile, in secret prayer, Mama rebuilt her faith, covering her blessing under God's wings. Months later, Mama received another promotion, this time higher than the one she lost. She didn't announce it. She didn't tell a soul, not even the wall clock in her room. Only when she bought a modest second-hand car and drove it into the street did the neighbors gape. "Eh? This girl don't get motor car? Now so? For Musai?" Fatu nearly choked on her granuts. But Mama only smiled, waved, and drove past, her face radiant with quiet victory. The moral of the story, guys, is that in life, not every ear that listens is a safe one. Envy hides in friendly smiles, and not all company is meant to be intimate. As the scriptures say, we know no man after the flesh, meaning appearances deceive, and only the Spirit of God reveals the truth. Protecting your blessings with discretion is not pride, it is wisdom. Keep kindness, but guard your life in prayer and privacy. I hope you enjoyed the story. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. And have you ever been in a situation like Mariama has? And how did you get through it? Thank you all so much for watching. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. And also share with your family and your friends. Until next time, you have an arrival day. Bye, guys.